There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Now Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
First down, Lions.
Go.
In motion left comes Williams. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Complete to running. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Quick toss by Goff is complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll run to the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Lions defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
When I look back at the stats from last week's game, I thought it was a typo. That was a misprint. It's one thing to hold someone under 100 yards in a game. That's phenomenal. Under 50? Absolutely exceptional.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. distance. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Let's go now. White, 33, yellow, black shot, smash, red, hut.
Glove. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Detroit.
Black 20. What's that?
First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this down inside the 40.
First down, Lions.
Value free, value free. 180. What's that?
Play action. It's Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here we go. Black 20. We're good, we're good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cut. White 20. Hey, Scout.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
180. 17. 17. 17.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bates' kick is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready?
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 68 yards.
A big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
What? 20!
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Goff. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
On the double.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Down. Ready?
Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, Cardinals in there. Thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 15.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Now a 3rd and 6. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
17 yards.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Packers' 42-yard line.
Here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28.
A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Out of the gun, Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Goff now looks to throw. That is caught. Clock running as he's brought down, but now you can't spike it. It's fourth down. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Bates' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Ready.
Now 2nd and 5.
Ready. Yellow. 20. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hoskins. And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
10 cycles.
Love now. Pass caught. That's Golden. He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, 59 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
14. Lions 13.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Now it's gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Let's go. Ready.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on third down, Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. There he goes, right side. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
He's got room at the 30. Down the left sideline.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 65 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal.
22. Lions, 19.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get this to the 32.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39.
56 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Shaq tops it here with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing. Love. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 62 yards. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 69 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay,
About
ready?
set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Like this. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Reed. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the
Okay, right.
47-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, now you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead. And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands, because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Goff now to throw. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Goff going to shift him around.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
Black 20.
To throw is gone. Over the middle, he's got to Slaw. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
180.
Play action. It's gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down, Detroit.
180.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
33. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
10 cycles.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. Now he's into the clear again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, 65 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And able to get this out to the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
There's Goff. Looking for White, and he finds him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Wright's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now a play fake, and it's gone.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Goff. And that is incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Gone. That's complete to the Porter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Open man, that's too small.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First down, Lions.
Out of the gun, Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
2 for 1.
Here's Goff. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Value 3.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 14, down to the 14.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Hoskins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Love fires that quickly outside. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Tucker Kraft from 4 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Muscles by at the 25.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now Goff. Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Goff now looking to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
And the Lions first down.
Now Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Again, Goff. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Packers, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.